Hello everyone, I'm Chris Hernandez and this is the Weekly Report, your look at news from the city of Kansas City, Missouri. A joint project between the city of Gladstone and KCMO is improving Pleasant Valley Road in the Northland. Improvements between Antioch and North Brighton Avenue feature realignment and widening of the road, installation of sidewalks and bike lanes, and added connections to nearby bike trails. Construction should be completed in the fall of 2018. A second phase of upgrades to Pleasant Valley Road is currently in the design stage. Your mom probably told you to turn off the lights when you leave the room, but you may not have always realized how much impact it would have on your energy bill. Firefighters at Station 35 doused the competition recently by winning an energy challenge, so watch this to see their reward.
Fire Station 35 this year saved 5,480 kilowatt hours of energy.
It's extremely easy once we got everybody in the habit. It's just hard when there's so many people in a fire station, a light comes on and people leave the room, and it took a little bit, but guys got used to shutting off the TV or the lights when they left the room. When they're the last ones there, they'd shut it off, and after a couple weeks, guys got used to it. It made a difference. We'd really like to thank the Kansas City Energy Project for giving us the grill. We really appreciate it, and we hope to make even more improvements next year.
Hi, I'm Heidi Downer with Kansas City, Missouri Parks and Recreation. This winter, we are keeping very busy with activities and fun for all. Starlight Indoors will share the love and laughter of dating in today's world when it stages the modern musical comedy First Date as part of the Starlight Indoors series. Things will heat up in the climate-controlled Cohen Community Stagehouse on February 3rd through 26th as audience members join Aaron and Casey on their first date, which just happens to be a blind date too. For more information, visit kcstarlight.com. Take your sweetheart skating on Valentine's Day at Casey Park's Line Creek Community Center. Enjoy a romantic evening as you glide around the ice with your special someone. The Sweetheart Skate runs from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February 14th. Admission is $6 and $2 for skate rental. Another unique option for Valentine's Day is to lock your love on the Old Red Bridge in Minor Park. Love locks are a European tradition where couples attach a padlock bearing their names to the bridge and proclaim their unbreakable and everlasting love. There are more than 2,500 locks on the Old Red Bridge, which is located on Red Bridge Road, east of Holmes in South Kansas City. Lock your love anytime or come out the Friday and Saturday night following Valentine's Day, as the path to the bridge will be lighted. Learn more by visiting kcparks.org. The Bruce R. Watkins Cultural Heritage Center has opened a new exhibition in celebration of Black History Month. African American Inventors showcases the contributions of Black men and women in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and math. Experience the genius of these innovators through more than 100 viewable inventions and reproductions. The exhibition is free, open to the public, and runs through March 12th. To learn more about these or other events Kansas City, Missouri Parks and Recreation has to offer, visit kcparks.org or give us a call at 816-513-7500.
Inside that manhole is a monitoring device that's designed to accurately measure how much water a large high-use customer is using.
These flow meters allow us to track water usage on large commercial accounts which have domestic water service and fire protection lines, which also entails fire hydrants.
Water utilities need to know where the water goes after it's produced at the treatment plant and enters the distribution system. Small meters do the job for homes, Large flow meters like this do the job for larger customers, such as hotels, retirement homes, and apartment complexes. But there are about 75 of these large meters in Kansas City that are out of date and replacement parts are no longer available. Bill White's team is in charge of the meters.
These Hershey meters are obsolete meters which are not compatible with our current AMR system.
KC Water is in the process of replacing the old meters with new flow meters that accurately track how much water a larger customer is using. It's an efficiency measurement called accounted for water. The national average for accounted for water is between 80 and 85%. Here's a look at KC Water. 5 years ago, the amount was just 69%. Already in this current fiscal year, we're at 78%, 4 percentage points ahead of last year. In an effort to become more effective, KC Water has a water recovery task force that meets monthly to study ways to close the gap even more. In addition to replacing these large flow meters, other long-term solutions include the water main replacement program, faster repairs on main breaks, and a meter management program that will update meters based on their years in service and consumption. All of this work is another example of KC Water investing in the future of Kansas City.
City in Motion is a modern dance company, school, and presenter that was founded over 30 years ago. Today we are in the home of City in Motion at 3925 Main Street, and we're here with Andrea, who is a co-artistic director of City in Motion, to talk to us about an upcoming performance that is supported by Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund and more about the organization. Andrea, thank you for having us here today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Andrea, you've been with City in Motion since its beginnings.
Yes.
What was it about modern dance and contemporary dance that really inspired the founders to get City in Motion started?
Well, that's a great question. Most of the founders, there were 5 original dancers that founded City in Motion Dance Theater. Most of them worked with the Westport Ballet, which actually did dance in this space for quite a while. But these 5 wanted to branch out, wanted to create something new. There really wasn't much modern dance in Kansas City at that time. So they saw an opportunity to create a center, a home for modern dance, where not only they could choreograph, but they could teach, educate people about the art form, and then encourage other choreographers.
Mm-hmm. Well, and A Modern Night at the Folly grew after the founding of the dance company.
Yes.
And it's taken on different names, and when did it get started?
Well, the founders of City in Motion got our not-for-profit status, founded the organization in 1985, and then really right away we had performances in the Old West Side Christian Church. It was called the Choreographer Showcase, and choreographers could present their work in front of an audience. It was an informal setting, but professionally produced with lighting, with sound, with costumes. So right away there was an emphasis on giving opportunities to choreographers.
And when is your showcase?
The upcoming A Modern Night at the Folly is Saturday, February 4th. So just in 2 weeks, coming right up at the beautiful Folly Theater.
And how many people are you anticipating?
We usually get 500 to 600 audience members, and this year we're really pushing for a bigger audience. We're always trying to increase our audience base. That's part of our mission statement. But we have a grant this year from the Metzler-Kopeikin Initiative, which will help pay for Folly expenses, for rental, and then we can use the money to promote the show, do more advertising, make more connections in the community to have more audience members in the seats.
Do you see a lot of people from outside the Kansas City area come to your events?
Yes. What's exciting is the choreographers have to have some connection to Kansas City, but this year we have a choreographer from Oklahoma. So she used to be based in Kansas City. Now she's teaching in Oklahoma, so she will bring her dancers and bring people from Oklahoma to the show. We have choreographers from St. Louis.
from Lawrence, Kansas, so really from all over the metro area and outlining cities, Manhattan, Kansas, Columbia, Missouri. So yeah.
Now, you do so much more than the Modern Night at the Folly.
Right.
Can you tell us about some of the programming that happens here?
Yes.
And out into the schools too?
Yes. So our School of Dance has classes for adults and children. We actually have the biggest selection of classes for adults in the city. It's a huge range of modern, ballet, jazz, but ethnic dance forms, belly dancing, Manipuri, which is East Indian, swing, salsa, I mean, you name it. We have some fun classes for adults. And then the children's classes are also the traditional ballet, modern, tap, and jazz. But we have a children's dance theater, ages 8 to 12. And our apprentice company, those dancers are 13 to 19 years of age. So it's a professional track program. They're required to take 2 technique classes a week and rehearse every Saturday. And I think what's special about it is they work with their mentors and our choreographers that work with our dance company. So they're all teachers, professional dance artists that are working with the children. And they're encouraged to not only improve with their technique, but they're encouraged to choreograph, they're encouraged to improvise. So it's a very joyful, artistic experience.
And if people are interested in learning more about your programs and in getting tickets for your upcoming Modern Night at the Folly,
Yes.
how would they find out information about that?
For City in Motion, our website is cityinmotion.org, and the Folly Theater is follytheater.org. So it's both of those places will have, you can get tickets there or information about City in Motion and our programs.
Great. Well, thank you so much for
You're
having us here in
welcome.
your home and for taking time.
You're welcome.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/ntdf.
Kansas City voters will see an infrastructure bond issue on the ballot on April 4th. The City Council has approved the vote seeking authority to issue $800 million in bonds for street, bridge, and sidewalk repairs, as well as flood control projects. The infrastructure package also includes bringing more public buildings into compliance with ADA requirements and replacing the city's antiquated animal shelter. The ballot will have 3 questions related to the infrastructure repairs. The Council also passed a companion resolution that outlines specifics of the process for prioritizing projects through the existing citywide 5-year capital improvements plan, as well as the annual reporting requirements for the program. For more information on the bond issue, visit kcmo.gov and search infrastructure. Spay Neuter KC and the City of KCMO will be offering free rabies vaccines along with microchipping with the purchase of a $10 pet license on Saturday, January 28th from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. at the Westport Roanoke Community Center, which is located at 3601 Roanoke Road. You must be a KCMO resident with proof of residency to qualify. Vaccination packages for non-KCMO residents are available from $15 to $35. 2 additional clinics are scheduled for Saturday, February 18th at the Boys and Girls Club, 2405 Elmwood Avenue, and Saturday, March 25th at the Hillcrest Community Center, 10401 Hillcrest Road. Times for both of those sessions are from 9 a.m. to noon. For more information, contact Spay and Neuter KC at 816-353-0940. That does it for this edition of the Weekly Report. To view this program again or other Channel 2 videos, go to kcmo.gov and search Channel 2. That page has a link to our YouTube channel, and you can view our programs on demand. I'm Chris Hernandez. Have a great week.